Once upon a time, in a distant village at the foot of towering mountains, there lived an English engineer. He had set out to improve the mountain roads, aiming to make the journey easier and more accessible. For years, he had been trying to create a safer and smoother path up the high mountain, but he had failed time and again. The steep slopes and rugged rocks of the mountain posed a great challenge for him. Despite his engineering knowledge, maps, and calculations, he could never quite achieve the result he desired. One day, while searching for answers in uncertainty, he encountered a shepherd at the edge of the village. The shepherd was tending to his flock with his staff in hand, near the base of the mountain. The engineer, feeling helpless, approached him and began to share his dilemma. "I've been trying to create an easy and safe path up this mountain, but unfortunately I haven't succeeded," said the engineer. The shepherd paused for a moment, then smiled and said, "If you bring me 2 sacks of hay, I will show you the way up the mountain." The engineer, puzzled by the words, didn't quite understand what the shepherd meant, but curiosity got the better of him. He agreed to the shepherd's offer and quickly went to the village to buy 2 sacks of hay. The shepherd expertly placed the sacks on the back of his donkey, then carefully cut the bottom of the hay sacks with a knife. The hay began to spill out slowly, some of it falling to the ground. The shepherd guided his donkey up the mountain, leading it step by step. The engineer watched in confusion, unsure of what was happening. As the donkey carried the hay, it left a trail of hay crumbs behind it. The engineer followed the path that the shepherd had created, observing the trail of hay closely. Suddenly, everything clicked into place. The simple yet effective act the shepherd had performed provided the solution to the complex problem the engineer had been struggling with. The engineer realized the depth of the shepherd's simple but profound action. He quickly walked up to the shepherd to express his gratitude. "Thank you so much," said the engineer. "This simple solution has blown my mind. It's true that sometimes the simplest paths lead to the most powerful solutions." The shepherd just smiled and, without saying another word, continued on his way.